1930. The Great Depression's in full swing, Pluto, the planet, was discovered, and LMFAO dropped their hit single, Party Rock Anthem. Oh, and a group of wild Syrian hamsters were captured in Aleppo, Syria? Is that how you say that? I don't know. For scientific study. They were soon shipped around the world to zoos and research facilities, and because of their ability to reproduce quickly and their rather docile temperament, they ended up actually being pretty popular pets by the 1940s. And from there, they just kept on growing and growing as popular pets. And then eventually other species of hamsters were introduced into the pet trade. Essentially, any hamster you'll see in the pet trade today is either a Syrian hamster, winter white dwarf hamster, Campbell's dwarf hamster, or a Chinese dwarf hamster. I'm pretty sure those are the only ones you'll ever find. Oh yeah, I'm trying something new out for viewer retention right now. Tell me what you think in the comments. Now, I'm willing to bet that the majority of you guys out there have actually had a pet hamster at one point, and they also probably died some horrific unnatural death. So why do people's pet hamsters seemingly have to die in some insane way? Well, hamsters tend to be the first pet that a kid ever gets, sometimes as a gift, or sometimes the parents just impulse buy them at a pet store, and we can all agree that kids are stupid. And honestly, it's usually not the kids to blame, it's the parents for giving them one in the first place, and it's also the parents' fault for not taking care of the thing properly. Like, how's the toddler supposed to know the difference between a hamster ball and a soccer ball? Now, I'm pretty convinced that hamsters are the most abused animal in pet history, and that's pretty insane to me because as a two-time successful hamster owner, they're honestly probably the easiest possible pet you could care for, unlike this fella here. But it's always astonished me how uneducated people are on hamsters. I'm gonna list the basics of hamster care. It might sound like a lot, but in reality, it's like barely anything for a pet. I might get some things wrong, so don't take me at my word for it. Like, actually research before you get a hamster and don't just listen to me. But yeah, basics are minimum enclosure size of 600 square inches, at least 6 inches of bedding for them to burrow in. Anything other than pine bedding, usually. At least a 10-inch wheel for them to run on without the wires so they can't get their feet stuck in it. Basic hamster food like seed mix thing, and fruits and vegetables every once in a while. Pretty simple as far as living creatures go, but people still manage to like completely mess it up. But why, you may be asking? Well, one of the reasons hamsters are so popular is because they're really easy and cheap to reproduce, which in turn makes them super profitable for places like PetSmart, like Petco, chain pet stores pretty much. And because of that profitability, places like PetSmart really try and market them in their stupid, like, horrible cages. Like, come on, you're gonna put a living animal inside of this plastic dinosaur? Come on. Basically, it boils down to these chain pet stores, like, trying to squeeze out maximum profit, and hamsters seem to be the easiest way to do that. But anyway, I figured we'd take a look at some of these ridiculous and overpriced hamster cages, most of which are sold by PetSmart, but some aren't, so. Okay, so first we have this. The Tiny Tales 2-story home. Now this hunk of plastic is $55. I mean, obviously, or at least I hope it's obvious, this is way too small for any living creature. The Tiny Tales 2-story home is a 2-level connectable habitat that is perfect for small pets, including hamsters, as well as gerbils and mice. Absolutely not a perfect home. Now the main perpetrators of these stupid hamster cages seems to be Tiny Tales. I'm pretty sure that's basically just like how Great Value was Walmart brand. I'm pretty sure Tiny Tales is just like PetSmart brand. Here's our stupid dinosaur cage. It looks like they discontinued this one. I don't know how much it was originally. I think, if I remember from back in the day, it was like $150 or something stupid. Here on eBay, new in box, it's $122. What a deal. I just don't understand how you could see this and think to put a living creature in this. What's that thing here for? Oh, it's the water bottle. Look at the teeth. This just looks stupid. Like, this doesn't even look cool or like aesthetic at all. It just looks dumb. Oh yeah, I found this video from back in the day by Victoria Rachel. Rachel? I don't know why it's spelled like, whatever. Doesn't matter. Yeah, she makes a bunch of very good hamster videos, very informative and stuff. Anyway, yeah, she made a video on this. I'll leave it in the description. 5 years ago, so I don't know when they discontinued this thing. Alright, next we have this... I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that. Hamster cage, Tenerife. Don't know what Tenerife means. Am I dumb? Anyway, not only is this thing absolutely like microscopic, it's also $70. So 40 centimeters by 26 centimeters and then 40 high, I think. Wait, what? I don't know how they're counting these measurements here, but 40 centimeters is about 15 inches. This is 15 inches, a little bigger than a foot, but yeah, too small for a hamster, way too small for any rodent, anything really, honestly. I don't know what's more egregious though, how small it is or how much it is. Because $70 for this is crazy. The cage I use for my hamster, R.I.P. Vinny, it was basically a big storage bin with mesh made into the lid. That was great. It was plenty big. You could put a lot of bedding in there, and it's not the most aesthetic looking thing, but I mean it gets the job done. Like, it works. You can kind of see through it and stuff, and it's a whole lot cheaper than this. I probably made that entire enclosure like 800 square inches for, I probably did it for like $20, maybe 30. But yeah, I just don't see the point in this, and who's buying this. I've never heard of this website in my life though, so like a Chewy knockoff? I don't know what this is. I've never heard of them before. Oh god, we've somehow gotten smaller. Alright, let's check out our description. Oh, it's just a giant picture. No idea how big this thing is, but oh my god, it's $40. It doesn't look very big. I mean, this looks smaller than the last one, I think. Oh, you can choose size. Oh, which one? Let's go for men's XXL. Wait, UK sizes are different than American sizes? Didn't know that. Anyway, yeah, I think we're gonna pick the men's XXL. What is this little screen here? Is that a mile per hour meter? So you can see how fast your hamster's running? In the world? This has got to be the most bizarre hamster cage I have ever seen. It's got a slide. No chance of hamsters climbing up that, honestly. They can't get up that, I don't think. But yeah, anyway, we'll move on from this. I hope the men's XXL fits. Oh, here we got KT Critter Trail, 1 level small animal habitat. Looking at those dimensions there, that is still way too small for any of those listed. I mean, also, all these plastic ones, like these colored plastic ones, just look stupid. Includes a removable petting zone that doubles as a mini lounge. What's a petting zone? Is that the petting zone? Sorry, I'm really... I know this mic isn't very good for pops. Oh yeah, I forgot about these like tubes, these like cage extensions. Honestly, it seems to me like it's literally just like accessories to buy, so you spend more money. This one has relatively low reviews. Let's see. Do not buy this product. It does not keep them contained. Oh god. I was expecting like, don't buy this product, it's too small, but no, apparently it doesn't keep them contained. Sadly, all mine escaped and became cat toys in the middle of the night. So I hope this person doesn't mean hamsters. Obviously the cage is too small, but all of mine escaped. I hope they didn't have multiple... I hope they didn't have a bunch of hamsters in there, because that would have became a different kind of bloodbath pretty quick. Wow, what a review. Alright, here we go, by Hamster Lover. Hamsters need actual space and toys. Yeah, a good review. I like this. Nice. I'm gonna thumbs up that one. Looks like we got a lot of people in here leaving bad reviews because how small it is. Love that. This is on Etsy. Oh god. $167. This looks tiny. Like really small. Obviously too small for a hamster. But I'm sorry, it's $167. Oh my god. Oh yeah, here's our dimensions. Absolutely minuscule. Alright, well at least we can be sure no one's buying this to put a hamster in. That's good. Oh great, Temu. Oh yeah, this isn't a cage. This is a hamster leash. Why on earth would anyone buy this? I feel like this goes without saying, but you can't walk a hamster. They're not a dog. Don't work like that. I just don't understand this. Oh, thank God it's machine washable though. Also, this looks like super easy for them to slip out of anyway. Well, look at this beauty. It's super comfortable. Did you try it on? I don't understand Temu. Anyway, you get the gist. Small cage bad, and don't walk your hamster on a leash. Now, something else I want to talk about is how these hamsters are actually sourced by PetSmart and like where they're from. Now, I actually talked about this in one of my previous videos. PetSmart sucks. Pretty self-explanatory title. But yeah, if you're unaware, basically, if you don't know, PetSmart gets their hamsters and pretty much like any other animal they have for sale there. They get them from breeding mills. Now, you probably heard of a puppy mill. It's basically the same, but for exotic animals. But yeah, very, very horrible conditions. They're also really inbred, so they tend to have a lot of neurological problems sometimes, just like a bunch of problems, you know. So yeah, if you didn't know, don't buy any animals from PetSmart, because there's a good, or any chain pet store actually, because yeah, they get their animals from abusive breeding mills. But yeah, I just wanted to come here and rant about how mistreated hamsters are, and like they're super easy to care for. So I don't understand why they are mistreated like they are. So if you're a kid, come here. Are you done? What would you like to say? Okay, you're gonna be a good public speaker one day. So if you're a kid watching this video and you're thinking of getting a hamster, I strongly encourage you to go down in the description, and I'll link a couple of really good hamster care guides there, very in-depth. Just go watch a bunch of videos from that Victoria Rachel person I mentioned earlier. She's very good, very trustworthy when it comes to hamsters. And if you're an adult thinking about getting your kid a hamster, go into it with the assumption that it's going to end up being your hamster and you're going to be caring for it, because there's a good chance your kid's going to lose interest pretty fast. And probably don't let them handle it too much unless they're older. Oh my god, why are there skulls in my baby videos again? I want the dancing fruits. But this goes for any pet. If you're getting it for your kid, automatically just assume that it's your pet and you're going to end up taking care of it. But yeah, I just really wanted to rant about how mistreated hamsters are. If you want more videos like this, let me know in the comments, or if you don't want more videos like this, tell me in the comments. Sorry I haven't been posting a lot recently. I was rather incapacitated by a injury relating to the new video I'm working on, so stay tuned for that. It didn't go well. I'm not gonna spoil too much, you'll just have to watch it. Okay, I think I broke it. So yeah, stay tuned for this big project I've been working on for over a month now. So I hope you stick around and watch that one when it comes out. But until then, or until whatever next video I make, I'll probably make something else before that. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. So bye!